Apparently, there's more than just potatoes to Idaho. People have started moving in droves to this oddly shaped state, and it's now the trendy place to go. Part of it was due to the pandemic. People wanted to get away from others to try to avoid getting sick. It makes some sense, but should people really be moving there? As someone who is looking for a new state, I thought I'd take a look. So here are 8 reasons why maybe Idaho isn't the best place to move. Number 8, the time difference. Did you know that Idaho is one of 13 states that is split up by time zones? Most of the state is on Mountain Time, but some parts are on Pacific Time. This can be confusing if you live in one area but commute to work in another. Number 7, it's boring. Places with more people have more entertainment options. Idaho has the 7th lowest population density out of the United States. They only have 21.6 people per square mile. With an estimated population of 1.9 million, the entire state only has about 200,000 more people than the city of Phoenix. And of those people, 55% of the residents over the age of 15 are married. So if you're looking for the single nightlife, Idaho isn't for you. On the other hand, World Population Review points out that if you're looking for less human interaction, maybe you'll like Idaho. Number 6. It's a bit backwards. Do you remember that movie Napoleon Dynamite? It was set in Idaho. It came out in 2004, and yet the character Deb was wearing a side ponytail, and Napoleon had those moon boots. But there was some question when the movie came out of what era it was supposed to be. The answer was that it was 2004, but Idaho is just behind the times. Residents say that it takes a long time for trends from either coast to make it to their state. Number 5. The wildlife might get you. Idaho is full of animals that would love to eat you. Grizzly bears are probably the most thought of animal, but Idaho also has black bears, wolves, mountain lions, wolverines, wildcats, and prairie rattlesnakes that would all love to take a bite out of you. Even the ones who don't want to eat you might enjoy injuring you, like bison, elk, and moose. A part of Yellowstone National Park spills over into Idaho, and they make you sign a waiver saying that if you get hurt or killed by a bison, it's not their fault. Number 4, politics. Now, this is a personal reason. Some may consider it a pro, while others consider it a con, but Idaho is a very red state. World Population Review ranked Idaho the 5th most conservative state in the nation. For some of you, that might sound like a utopia. To others, a nightmare. Idaho has consistently voted Republican in every presidential election since 1952, except for the 1964 election. 63.8% of the state's votes went to the Republican in the 2020 election. Number 3, lack of diversity. Idaho is the 5th whitest state in the nation, with 81.6% of the population identifying as white only in the last census. If you include white Hispanic respondents, that number jumps to 93%. So if you identify as a person of color, you might not feel as though you fit in if you move to the gem state. Number 2, low wages. In the US, the median household income is $64,994, but in Idaho, it's only $58,915. Idaho, according to AccuChecks, has the largest percentage of people working in minimum wage jobs, with more than 5% falling into that income bracket. The second largest industry for the state is restaurants and food service. That whole living the American dream thing that we all strive for is near impossible on low wages. Number 1, being a trendy state comes with a price. Literally. People are moving from other places like California, and it's driving up home prices. In 2021, the city of Ketchum made headlines because the average home price had reached $905,000, so the residents who keep the city running, like teachers, nurses, police, sanitation workers, etc., couldn't afford to live there anymore, and the city administrators were considering creating a tent city for those workers. It used to be that those were decent jobs that would ensure a middle-class life, but now they're having to choose between moving to another town or living in a tent. What other reasons do you think should keep someone from moving to Idaho? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a thumbs up and share it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I remain stuck in the cornfield.